We are getting ready to make one of the easiest potato dishes, side dishes. It's amazing. They're crispy, they're buttery, they're just awesome. And the beauty of it is they're quick. They're quick because, well, today I'm even taking a shortcut with the potatoes, okay? These potatoes may not take 10 minutes to cook, all right? So first thing we need to do is get them washed. When you need to leave the skin on your potatoes, make sure you wash them. Sprinkle just a little bit of kosher salt on them, just a little bit like that, and rub it. That's going to kind of like exfoliate the skin without bruising the skin. Sometimes if you use a brush, you'll end up with tears in your skin, and that's not what you want, okay? So just take a little salt and make sure you rub the outside of your potatoes to getting anything and everything off of them, all right? Now that our potatoes are nice and clean, the next thing we want to do is poke holes all through them. I like to just take a fork and poke the holes through them. I am using a shortcut. My shortcut is the microwave. I am putting these in the microwave for a few minutes before we actually cook them on the stove. Now, if you don't use a microwave, don't have a microwave, don't want to use the microwave, you can simply boil them, you can bake them, you can cook them however you want, but do not cook them fully, okay? You want them to be able to be smashed, but not mashed, okay? So you don't want them overly soft. If you are putting them in the microwave, like I am, the reason I'm poking the holes is so that the steam can release and they won't explode, okay? So I'm gonna cook these in the microwave and I'll be back. We'll prepare our skillet while these are in the microwave. Okay, we are removing our potatoes from the microwave. Be sure to wear some oven mitts or something because your plate or whatever you have the potatoes on will be extremely hot. So I have my little candy cane mittens on or oven gloves on. Set these aside and we're going to heat up our skillet. Okay, I am using Strength Genesis macadamia nut oil because it has kind of a buttery taste to it as well as this high heat. So you just need a couple of tablespoons, not much. So we're gonna let this skillet heat up and we'll be back. Okay, once your skillet is good and hot, you wanna go ahead and put your potatoes in. And then with a fork, you just wanna smash them down, okay? Breaking them up, mash them on down. Breaking them up is what we want, keeping them in nice little chunks, okay? Now we're just gonna let them cook on this side until they start to get kind of crispy, okay? But we are going to go in and season. I am using both my Pam's Prep all-purpose seasoning and my Pam's Prep fiery hot seasoning because I want just a little bit of kick. If you don't want the kick, just use the all-purpose seasoning, okay? So we're gonna put this all over them. Just like that. Now we're gonna add some of the fiery hot. Just a little bit for a little kick. It's like adding red pepper flakes, okay? But you don't need it with the Pam's Prep, all right? Okay, so we're gonna let this cook for a few minutes so it can be nice and crispy on that side. Then we're gonna flip them over and add a couple of other things, okay? So we'll be back. Okay, so now we're gonna go in and flip them over. And you can see they're starting to brown nice and crispy on that side. That's what we're looking for. See that nice golden brown and crispiness? That's what we're looking for, okay? Make sure you turn them all over. And to keep that nice crispiness going, now we're going to go in with some butter. Put that down in the skillet so it can melt. Adding in that nice buttery flavor, okay? We're gonna let them crisp up even more on this side, and we'll be back. Go in and turn them over again, golden brown. Oh my goodness, these smell delicious. And they look amazing. Ooh, yes. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with a little parsley from my garden at the Scaredy Cat Gardener here on YouTube. Some of the bigger leaves, there we go. Just sprinkle that in, a little garnish. Ooh, we are all done. Don't they look amazing? Look at that. Look at that, y'all. Okay, now what we've all been waiting for, the taste test. And if you could smell this amazing, I didn't put anything else in here but my all-purpose seasonings, the classic and the fiery hot. That's it, okay? Oh my goodness. And if you don't have that, you can use onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper, the regulars, okay? Oh my goodness. Thank you all so much for coming and hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. Okay. This is absolutely delicious. For the full recipe, Pam'sPreps.com. And I will see you all next time. The good Lord willing and the creek don't rise. Bye-bye.